Hi my people, welcome to my channel. My name is Peace, and if you're coming across my channel for the very first time, hi, my name is Peace. I'm a student of Federal University of Abuja, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you all about my school. So let's get into the video, shall we? So welcome back. I know that a lot of videos have gone up about my school, what you need to know about University of Abuja, yada yada yada. I get it. So trust me, I had made my research before coming on camera, and I know that a lot. I'm not saying that people who have done this video before are not, they are not legit, but me, I did my research, and I will be giving you what I know so far about my school. So sit tight with me, just bear with me. So in order not to give you, false information, I made my research and I wrote some things down here. So permit me if I get, you know carried away by looking down and all of that. So in this video we're going to be talking about six main points, which of course is firstly the requirements, their cutoff mark and list of courses of the school, the faculties in the school, the school fee, the accommodation, the hostel, and of course any other thing that comes up along the line. Yeah. So very first point is the requirement of University of Abuja. So in this segment I will be talking about two things. So in my research recently, University of Abuja made it compulsory that you must be of age 16 before you can apply for admission to the school. I think this is a recent development. I think it should be last year, if I'm not mistaken. Or probably it has been like that, but people didn't know. But they're taking it seriously now that you must be of age 16 before you can apply for admission. So, and then in this segment, I'm going to be talking about firstly the UTME requirement. So, we all need to know that the cutoff mark for the University of Abuja generally is 180. From jam you have to have 180 and above, but along the line you understand that the course that you want to offer also matters, because you cannot say you want to study medicine and be getting 180. It's not possible. So along the line you understand, so you must have 180. That's the first requirement. Okay, second requirement actually. First one is you must be of age 16. Second one is you must have 180 as a course. So the third point also is that you must have 5 credits, and in those 5 credits, maths and English must be included. We all know that maths and English is very important in any course you want to study. It doesn't matter if you are studying maths or medicine, you must have maths and English. So 5 credits, including maths and English language. Okay, and the fourth point now is that you must not have more than 2 sittings. That is, it's either you are using WAEC or NECO, or you are either using both to apply. So you must not be more than 2 results that you're using to apply. And then the fourth point is that you must upload all your documents. You must have all your documents ready before you apply. You must have your results ready. I think a lot of people make mistake by applying with awaiting, and sometimes the result get delays. Like personally, when I was applying, because I came in as a direct entry candidate, I'll also get to that requirement soon. But like when we're doing our screening, they asked us to bring our jam approved what's it called, admission letter, your WAEC. Like you must have all your results and all your documents before you can get screened or you can apply. So even if you apply, make sure that when you are applying, you have assurance that your result will be out before the time of admission starts and all of that. So put that in mind. So, and that's that for the requirements for UTME. So for the direct entry candidates, my people, this is from personal experience, because I came in through direct entry like I said earlier. So you must have A level results, and it must be verified by jam. Now this actually started last year. Yes, it has started last year. Trust me, before the stress and wahala that jam did give us that last year, it was not easy. So we know that you are done with your either diploma, NCA, whatever it is you did study, or even if it's iJam, but it must be verified by jam that okay, you have successfully completed that program. So, and then it will be sent to your school. And even at that, even after the verification, you must make sure you have either your result or statement of results too before applying. That's second requirement. Then also, you must have either ND, NCE, iJam, yada yada yada. You get what I mean now. So like I mentioned, so this required for any direct entry, the requirement is not really that much. Just make sure that you have your A-level results, you have your statement of result as the second point, and then you make sure that the what's it called, the certificate you are having is either NCE, iJam, what's it called, JUPEP, whatever it is that you did, any diploma you did, just make sure that you have your result ready or statement of result. So that's that for what's it called, direct entry. But then University of Abuja made it clear that okay, if you did iJam in their school or JUPEP, you are exempted. You don't need to start going yet running helter skelter for verification and all of that, because you did it under your school, so you are automatically admitted and all of that. So you get, so that's the requirement for direct entry. It's not really that stressful, but you just have to go through those process because JAM has made it compulsory that you must get your certificates or results verified before you can gain admission to study in any university. Get it? So for direct entry, you must make sure that your subject combination is correct, and also you are having 5 credit. You know now your normal O-level results, but yada yada yada. You just have them. Also just have them put together to just carry them in case, because they might ask. You know, one thing about school is that now they're taking documentations very 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 seriously, especially University of Abuja. I have a friend right now who is my coursemate. She was formerly in education, and she was transferred to statistics because of her subject combination. According to them, imagine having to like go through lecture almost half of the semester, and then they change your department at the like last lab of lectures and all of that, close to exam. And also that's the risks of not having your documentation correctly. So please make sure that your documentation is correct. Now I'm not talking about direct entry only, I'm talking about both UTME candidates and direct entry candidates. Please 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 make sure you have your documentation correct. Exactly. Now let's get to the second point actually. So for my second point, we're talking about faculties in University of Abuja. Trust me, this video might be a bit lengthy, but it's for your own benefit. If you need to know more information about the school, about recent updates, this is a video that you need to pay attention to. There's no need to fast forward, just little details matter, so pay attention to the little details. So bear with me, I'll be as fast as I can in this video. So for the faculties in University of Abuja, we have about 14 faculties in the University of Abuja, and I am going to be mentioning them one after the other. Let's get so, but before that, I'll be looking at my book so I will not make mistake. So in the first one, we have Faculty of Arts, Agriculture, Education, Law, Management Science, Social Science, Science, Communication and Media Studies. We have Faculty of Environmental Science, Nursing and Aligned Health Science. We have Pharmaceutical Science. We have Institute of Education. We have College of Health Science. Those are the faculties in University of Abuja. So now there are two faculties. Some faculties are in main campus. Most of the faculty actually are in main campus, but some of them are in mini campus, like the health science now mostly located in health science in mini campus because of the teaching hospital that is located in the mini campus area. That's at Gogolada. So I'm just chipping in this bonus so that you know that some departments are in main campus. In fact, most of them are in main campus. It's just few of them that are in mini campus. Do you understand? The next point is the list of courses and cutoff mark. This will be a bit lengthy. For the most part, I'll be looking down on my book so I will not make mistake. So bear with me. I might not be facing the camera because I'm reading from my book, because it's here. So I will not make mistake. Like I said, little details matters. So I'm not just going to give you what I don't know. I'm reading from my book that I made research from. So let's get into it. So for the list of courses, for accounting is 240, for agricultural science and education is 230, for agricultural science is 240, for Arabic study is 200, for banking and finance is 230, for biology is 230, business administration is 232, business management is 230, chemical engineering is 250, chemistry is 230, Christian religion studies 220, civil engineering is 250, computer science is 240, drama / performing arts, that's theater arts, is 220, economic is 230, education and Arabic is 220, education and biology is 220, education and chemistry is 220, education and CRS is 220. So anything education and is 220, 220, 220. So I don't want to call it like that. So electrical engineering is 240, English and library study 220, environmental education is 220, geography is 230, guidance and counseling is 220, history is 220, Islamic studies is 200, linguistic is 220, mathematics is 230, mechanical engineering is 240, law is 240, medicine and surgery is 250, microbiology is 230, philosophy is 220, political science and international relation is 230, primary education and study is 210, public admin is 220, statistics my course is 230, veterinary meds is 240, and pharmacy is 230. So I had to like rush it. So if there's anyone you don't really get, just pause the video and I'll probably slow it down for you to understand. So those are the courses and their cutoff mark. So like I said, the general cutoff mark for the school is 180, but if you're studying medicine, definitely you aim from 200 and above. Do you understand? So if you want to apply for medicine, just aim for 250 to 300. So also law, to aim for 250 to 300. Just not to risk it. Do you understand? So that is that about courses and their cutoff. So for the fourth point, now we are talking about school fee. Now get it, if you are a new intake, definitely your school fee will be different from the old intake. So again, I jotted it down here and I'm going to be reading it out because I don't want to call out wrong figure for you, so you will not say that this that. So for the new intake, just budget from 150 to 200k. I'm talking from experience actually, because normally what I spent for school fees alone is close to 150,000 naira. I'm not talking about departmental dues and every of that though. Departmental dues is different, and any other things that you need to do. So just budget from 150 to 200k. It depends, no matter what you're studying. But for medicine, I don't know, Sham. Just budget 150 to 200k. No much talk on. Then for returning student, I was made to understand that it's from 80,000 to 100k depending on the course you're studying. For my course now, it should be below 100,000 naira. I think 90,000 naira or so, close to 100,000 naira. Let's say 80 to 90 for statistics. So it now depends on the course you are studying. For medicine, of course, it might be 100 or 100 plus. You cannot say. So just budget 80 to 100k for returning student. Then for nursing student is 150,000 and above. You know now. I mentioned that medicine is always higher. Medicine, from law, medicine and like that, nursing is always higher. So just budget from, even for returning student, budget from 180 to 150k actually. Almost the same as new student. You get, things are not expensive. Then for microbiology is about 100,000 naira for their school fees. That one is fixed. For medicine and surgery is 160k. Close, is almost the same with nursing. Nursing is 150, medicine and surgery is 160. For returning student though, so it's like the same thing you get. Then for human anatomy is 100k, for agriculture is 100k. So basically, University of Abuja school fees is quite expensive. I mean, it's not even University of Abuja, it's every school self, they've increased school fees. So if you're a returning student, budget from 80,000 naira to 150 or 180k as a returning student, because you might also pay other dues. Then for a new student, budget from 150 to 250k. Forget the 200k I even said earlier, to 250k, just in case, because there are some times that you pay for this, pay for that, and all of that. I'm speaking from experience. Do you get? So let's get into the accommodation aspect, shall we? So for the accommodation, I did not have anything jotted down because I'm not staying in school hostel, and school hostel is kind of confusing in Abuja here. Trust me, it's a bit confusing. But I'm going to brief you as with what I know. So for the University of Abuja, we have two type of hostel. We have the public hostel, which of course is called the school hostel, and then the private hostel. Then the public hostel, that is the school hostel, ranges from 20 to 25, if I'm not mistaken, and the private hostel ranges from 70 to 100k, and then to 300k actually, because they have two types. The private hostel, we have the international hostel, we have the postgraduate hostel. So let's start with the public hostel, which of course is a school hostel owned by the school. So I don't want to go into details for that because I don't have much information, but I will gather much information probably in my next video. I'm going to say it. So for the school hostel, is owned by the school and is of course cheaper. There are different type of structure. They have 4 in a room, they have 8 in a room, depending on the one you are lucky to get, because it's based on portal. So whatever you get in the portal, that is what you pay for. And also the way they do it is by balloting. So if you are lucky, if you are fast enough, it's like fastest finger. If you are fast enough to get school hostel, fine. If you are not fast enough, that's on you, your loss. So I think they have 4 in a room and also 8 in a room. I don't really know much, so I'm not going into detail for hostel. Then for the international hostel, which of course is also private hostel, it's not owned by the school, we have 70, I think 75 to, we have the one of 70k, which of course is like I think 3 in a room bar. Then we have the one of 100k, which of course is 2 in a room. That's the one I've known so far. Then for the postgraduate is ranging from 300,000 naira. I think that one they are also like 2 in a room. They are have 3 in a room. They also have 1 in a room. So it's grade by grade. I really don't know. I wanted to stay in school hostel, but I was late. I got admitted late, and then I couldn't ballot for hostel, so I had to sort out accommodation off campus. So I'm going to give you gist of the accommodation off campus. So for the accommodation off campus, right, is also as hard as that of the one in school, because like in anything hostel in Abuja is very hard to get. Accommodation in Abuja is like this. You have to sweat before you get. Even before I get where I'm currently staying, it took me almost a month before I could finally move in, almost close to exams. Imagine that kind of stress. So I don't really want this video to be very lengthy, so I'm going to dedicate another video to talk about hostel. Probably I'll bring in someone who has stayed in a hostel before to join me while the person talks about school hostel. I personally will talk about accommodation off campus. So with that being said, that is that about what you need to know in my school, about my school actually. Yeah. Okay, so I said to myself that after everything I'm going to give you like a little sisterly advice. Trust me, this is like my, I don't know, should I call it first year, but I'm in 200 level. But like University of Abuja can be very very unpredictable. They are so unpredictable. If you're a student here, but you need to be on guard 247. Do you understand me? Be on guard. And then for the like academic syllabus and everything, University of Abuja is very very fast. It's a school that I know to have to be able to make like 3 semester possible in a year. Do you get? So it's very fast. You're going to meet a lot of people from different homes, different backgrounds. So it's not left for you to now say, okay, this is who I want to follow, this is not who I want to follow, because there are a lot of distractions. Now I really want to overemphasize on this. I don't want to scare you. Abuja is fun. It's a place where you meet people from different backgrounds. You meet aesthetically pleasing people, people who are emotionally and intelligent, who are intellectually, you know, on fire, and spiritually on fire too. So it's a place where you meet different kind of people. Do you understand? Because you're an adult, that you are coming to school, you're already an adult, so make good choices. That's the best advice I'm going to give to you. Make good choices, and please, no matter what, you are here to study, make it your primary assignment. It's your primary assignment actually, so please make it a priority. Always. I'm not saying you should not go out with your friends, I'm not saying you should not go out to have fun, I'm not saying you should not go to church. Please do that, but make sure, just understand that you are here to study, to make good grades. That's why that's why you're here literally. So please focus on the focus. I'm watching you. Focus. So with that being said, my people, that's all and all about my school. So I'm rooting for you to apply. Trust me, you're going to enjoy University of Abuja. They're like a journey, so I'm sure you're going to enjoy this journey. So I'm rooting for you to apply to my school. I'm promising to drop a video about the hostel before, you know, putting out other content that I said I was going to start. Yeah, I think I'm also going to use this medium to also remind you that a series is coming up in this channel. Please support a sister. This series will be coming up soon after this upload, and I think the one after this one. Yeah, that's when I will start the series. So I'm promising to bring someone on board, which of course is going to gist us about what hostels look like, the amount, the accommodation, the whole setting, the do's and don'ts, the crazy and the cool parts, and also I'm going to gist you about the off-key campuses and all of that. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting session. So please hit the subscribe button so you will not be left out when the video drops. And thank you so much for sticking by if you have to this moment. And if you have stick with me to this moment, please drop a heart emoji and I'm going to reply in the comment section. And until my next video, my lovely people, bye. See you.